Yes, yes. Coffee Conversations with Greg J is on. How you doing today? All right. Yep, June 1st. Time is going by very quickly, isn't it? Hope you're well. Hope your family's well. Hope everything is all good around your camp. Got my coffee this morning. Well, we won't be before you very long. It's been a minute, back here trying to organize and improve and lift up. We have a lot of exciting things on our calendar that we will be announcing. Juneteenth is coming. Everybody's excited about that. We got the big concert up there at the Greek Theater, right? And lots of stars are there that weekend. Also, you'll see festivals all over the region, Long Beach, Lamert Park. For us, we're proud that we're going to do a intimate exhibition of the art of spoken word. We'll have some visual artists there. Buena Johnson, the renowned visual artist, will be displaying a couple of her pieces. Rhonda Love, super producer out of Dream Creator Studio, will be presenting a special digital art presentation that celebrates freedom, the history, the voices of those who were enslaved in those days. We got a couple of other treats for you. Just a nice little evening on June 17th. Doolin's next door, right there on the corner of Manchester and La Brea Soul Food Kitchen, right? They got the little small soul food bites going on, and there'll be libations for you and everything like that. Make plans to try to attend that Saturday night, June 17th, celebrating Juneteenth. I want to lift up that while, in this generation, we seem to be geared towards, right, Juneteenth and getting our celebrations ready and everything like that. I am kind of in middle of the road with how I really feel about this evolution. I think it's great that the government decided to make this a federal holiday. It seems, to my own opinion, a little performative. But yet it is what it is. It's a federal holiday, and everybody is uplifting the name of freedom, celebrating the day when our ancestors in Texas finally got the word that they were free from bondage. I liked it better when this was just a holiday among us, when your aunties and mom and grandma used to, tell you stories about the customs of barbecue and red soda water and all of that whole thing, and talk about how our ancestors were the last to know about freedom. This is not a new holiday. It's an old one for us, especially those that have ancestor or lineage dating back to Texas and Louisiana in that general area. But so Juneteenth is going on there. It's also Black Music Month. It's been Black Music Month for a long time. President Obama called it African American Music Heritage Month. And this is a time where we would celebrate and contemplate our rich history of Black American music. And now I think it's interesting as we begin, looking into history of music, delving into the preservation and upliftment of arts and culture, particularly from a Black perspective, right? We look at the rich history of music in America coming from the slave drums carried across the transatlantic slave trade into the colonies, on the plantations near and far. Our music has evolved. We have even been in the classical music realm. The movie, have you seen this movie, Chevalier? This guy's a, fencing champion, and he's in Paris, and he's so much of a champion in this community that he's walking about the court of Marie Antoinette. True story, right? A fascinating film. If you get an opportunity, please go see it. But he was also a renowned composer. And even they even show the scene where he battles Mozart on the violin and just obliterates him in front of everybody. And it's just, a really big deal, very fascinating. But we begin to uplift the name of Chevalier, to talk about Blacks in classical music. Uh, the Long Beach Symphony is really an organization here in Long Beach that I esteem them. I've seen them perform on the pop side, some very diverse, pieces. I mean, just really, really great shows. And I know now that the end of the season is here, and they're presenting a number of classical works, but they're featuring a young African American pianist. We're going to have her on in a next episode of Coffee Conversations because I'm trying to reach out to her now and get her. So you're going to look for part two of this a little later on in the day, and you can learn all about from folks from they're out there doing their thing in the classical music realm. This is a beautiful thing, And then I learned they're featuring the symphonic works of Florence Price. Let me put her picture up here. So she died in the 60s, right? But she is regarded as the first African American female composer. And the Long Beach Symphony is presenting a program on Saturday night that is full of her works. And fascinating story is that, she passed away, and then in one of her, that says abandoned summer home, they found thousands of her works. And this is what now symphonies all over the country are beginning to pick up the works and perform them in their various performing arts centers. Florence Price, that's our historic note for Black History Month, Black Music Month, I should say. Juneteenth is coming, June 19th. Juneteenth and what else? Black Music Month, beginning of summer. Wow. It's getting a little crazy out there. So as we go out and about, man, just, vibrate love. Keep your eye out. There's just a lot of things happening now. We went seemingly like for a turn coming out of the pandemic. A lot of people under stress out there, a lot of danger we're seeing. And there's another political season coming about us. So, it's all kind of unknown, isn't it? Well, since it's unknown, I know the Lord knows. And so we just want to keep our heads to the sky, keep our center, and walk in love. Walk in love, man. That's just walk in love. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings.